I'm gonna have to add another girl.
From where? From where?
Please, you guys, let me just do my job. My job is to make these girls win. And I'm telling you, we will win with 5, not 4.
I'm telling you, those moms are the problems. Cheryl Burke takes control of Lifetime's Dance Moms, while Abby Lee Miller serves her prison sentence for tax fraud.
Well, Cheryl's also just led dancing partner Terrell Owens to their best score yet on Dancing with the Stars.
Hi,
welcome,
Cheryl.
busy lady.
Good morning.
Good
How are you
morning.
guys?
I like your style on Dance Moms.
Thank you.
Because I know that Abby kind of drove everybody a little bit crazy.
Yes.
I think she was
Just a little.
crazier than the moms, right?
A little bit, I guess. My teaching style is completely different. I'm still strict and stern, but you know, I teach my girls with compassion. The moms are a whole different story, but with the girls, you know, it's all about just giving them tough love, and with the moms, they just need to move out of my way.
They should not be there even in the dance place, the studio.
I agree. You know, I come from the original Dance Mom, I have to say, but she would give me my space. You know, and except when I was like 4 or 5. But
you were
these
a
girls,
baby then.
exactly. These girls are young adults. I don't think the moms need to just, you know, be there and start yelling at each other. I mean, it's super distracting. So.
Yeah. Well, Abby Lee Miller is serving a year sentence for tax fraud. Have you heard from her? Has she watched any of the show that you've seen?
I have no idea. I've heard that she's maybe talking bad about me in prison, but this is just blogs I'm reading. You know, it comes
What is
up.
she saying?
I have, you know, that the ratings are going to go down, you know, when I start the show, but I don't listen to it.
Good for
It
you.
is what it is.
You're in
That's
parts
coming
of
from
prison
prison.
talks.
Right, prison talk, right? That's a whole other show.
I like that show.
Right.
That could be interesting.
What did you learn about yourself teaching these girls?
You know, I see a lot of myself in them. I started at a young age as well. And, you know, coming to Los Angeles, you know, when I started Dancing with the Stars, you know, I wanted to do bigger and better things as well. But at the end of the day, dancing is my passion. And I wanted these girls to, you know, fall in love with dance again. And I feel that Abby took that away from them. They didn't have a lot of confidence or self-esteem. And, you know, for me, it's more of a mentor than it is a dance teacher.
I think the compassion part, like, you know,
Yeah.
being able to teach them the compassion. And just seeing your picture there as a young girl, it just made me think of your book that you wrote in Dancing Lessons. And you talked, as we're talking about the Weinstein scandal and all, openly about your sex abuse that you endured at the time that you were beginning at 5 years old. I'm just wondering what you're feeling now, seeing all these people come forward and speak about their own abuse.
It's super courageous. I mean, I'm totally, you know, for it all. I think that you have to be such a strong woman to be able to be vocal about it. I think every time you do talk about it, it just brings awareness to everybody that, you know, it has happened to you, but you don't have to be a victim. You can move forward. And I think, you know, since I've been listening to all of this happening, I just give these women so much props and so much love. It really takes a lot to be able to come out and talk about your experience.
Beyond courageous.
Yeah,
I really feel like
absolutely.
that. When you came forward, did you have other people come up and share their stories with you?
Oh my gosh, tons, especially on social media. You know, women, it's scary. And I know, you know, a lot of people that still can't talk about it. And I think it's so important to be able to voice what actually happened so that you can move on from it and continue to be stronger as a woman.
And the man who abused you is in prison still, right?
He is in prison.
He's
I
not
think
somebody in your dance world. It was
No.
a mailman?
It was, he was an older retired mailman. I think he may have passed now, so.
Yeah.
But I can't believe we're still having this conversation. I remember you're on for the book, and now with the Weinstein thing, and all these courageous women still coming forward. Well, hopefully, again, that will continue to help other people. Let's talk about the ballroom.
Okay.
Okay, we got Terrell still in there. This is because
I can't believe it. I can believe it. I'm super proud of Cheryl, but every single week he is. I mean, the height difference. I never thought Quick Step was going to be his dance, where we get a 9, and he really just nailed it. But I have to say, you know, this is, you know, it's week 6. It's starting to get tough, so we need everyone's votes for sure.
Is he misunderstood? I feel like people don't get him because we hear he's so great.
Yes, I think so. I think he has, you know, he's tough on the outer side. It's like T.O. that you see, but then you really get to know Terrell, you know, Terrell Owens, and he's so sweet and he's super caring and he just wants to do a great job. And I think Dancing with the Stars is now his newfound family, and he's really opening up, and I think you see that from the last 6 weeks we've been on the show. So
what's next week's dance?
Oh my gosh, next week is the jive. He thought Quick Step was quick.
Gosh. No.
Wait till you see this jive. And the music's just getting longer and longer. So we've just have like 8-hour to 10-hour rehearsals every single day.
What
don't know
about
how
when
you
he
do
was
it.
on? He was showing us his physique, how it's
You should
changed.
see him now. Yeah,
Oh.
he's crazy. It's
Has he
like
lost weight,
He
too?
says he's been losing like 5 to 10 pounds every single week, and he's not trying to lose weight. He just can't help it.
And developing muscles. Remember, he showed us that new
He
muscle
has muscles.
somewhere that we've never seen before.
Exactly. He literally looks like the Hulk. Like he is just snatched. Like you see everything.
What does he have to do, or what do you have to do to bring home the mayor ball for Terrell?
Well, we're still trying to take this as one step at a time, but he needs to just keep, loving the process and trusting the process, and on top of that, just having fun with all. Like we get so frustrated, but at the end of the day, we have the same goal. And he's a non-dancer coming on a show like this, and you see him improve, and it really is about the journey on Dancing with the
That's what we
Stars.
like to see the most, I think, because I Jordan Fisher and Lindsay
Yeah,
Sterling.
they're
I mean, they're
amazing.
so beautiful and so graceful, but they have some experience. So
Right, yeah.
I do think in this case, it's nice seeing somebody who comes from nothing.
Are you laughing at Nick Lachey? Because you brought Drew Lachey, the mayor ball. You're like, hey,
I
Nick.
actually feel for him because I know he's having a hard time, but I once in a while I'll come up to him. I thought last week's dance, his dance, the quick step, was great. I thought it was his best dance yet, and I love that he's still in the competition because he could still turn it all around. I see potential in Nick.
They're so cute looking at each other. We love you. Dance
you.
Mom
Love
with
you guys.
Cheryl Burke airs next Tuesday at 8 over on Lifetime.